We just brought you the breaking news story, of course, not so long ago, and we'll continue with that. The Department of Health workers have downed tools at the department's headquarters in Pretoria. They want to be relocated to a building that is conducive and safe. This after there were 2 arson attempts at the Civitas building where the department is based. Let's cross now to our reporter, Offenses Sitimo, who is live at the scene there in Pretoria. Offenses, just give us an update exactly on what proceedings are like and exactly what the health workers are saying is the problem.
Thank you very much, my brother. As you correctly mentioned in the intro, the workers here have down tools saying this building, which is the Civitas building, where the Department of Health headquarters are based, is actually not conducive for them to actually do their work. But actually joining me right now to actually explain a bit more about the condition of the building now is Mr. Peter Moloi, who's actually the PSA chairperson here at the department. Mr. Moloi, can you just elaborate on the status of the building and what you saw as it not being conducive for you to work here?
Okay, let me start by thanking the prayers of this morning. We've called the women warrior, who are our colleagues. They have been praying for us from last week, and indeed the prayer is working, because today we're able to meet you guys without us announcing that you should come. But also, I'm Peter Moloi. I'm a chairperson of PSA in the Department of Health. We have a problem here. We started raising this matter, the safety of this building, in April. We've been having numerous meetings with our DG. The last meeting that we had was with our minister, where we're raising these issues. But in the meeting that we had, the DG decided that the DG concurred with the minister that the issue we're raising are illegitimate. He even said himself, as a medical doctor, this building is hot. And the reason why this building is hot is because when we started here, we had 4 chillers, and these 4 chillers are supposed to be assisting us to breathe, to get quality of air. So when we started here in 2009, the 1 chiller was dead already. It was operating on 3 chillers, and those chillers, they were made to work only on the South Tower. We've got 2 towers. We've got South and North Tower. They were supposed to assist only South Tower. But when they extended the North Tower, which has got 8 floors, they did not extend with the chillers, but they forced that the North Tower, they forced those chillers to work from even those chillers that was meant to be dead. And they were running with 3 now because the one was dead. Currently, even the 3rd one is dead. They're busy repairing it. Undercover. We only have 2 chillers that are working currently, and the 2 chillers cannot be able to assist us to breathe in the 2 building. It's difficult, and there's no window, as you can see yourself. There's no window here. Now we've got the report, the latest report. There were 3 reports that came here. All reports were saying this building is non-compliant, but up to date there has never been any remedial action that has been taken. The latest report that make us scared is the report from NAIO. The NAIO came here and they're saying we are dying because we are breathing carbon monoxide, we are breathing carbon dioxide, and we got scared. That was 3 weeks ago. We've decided to now sit in the foyer because they said we're not going to reach the 60 years if we are sitting in, according to the NAIO report. So we are sitting here because we do not want to die early, because this building, it looks nice outside, but inside there are we've got list of members who are sick. Most of the members who are sick, they have exhausted their medical aid, and all those who have exhausted medical aid, they send requests from HR for incapacity leave. Those leave have not been approved even now, and we can provide a list of those people who are suffering and who have exhausted their sick days. Hence we are saying no. We agreed that the DG said we must work up to 1 o'clock to allow public works to come in. We agreed to that. We're working up to 1 o'clock. But 1 o'clock, public works never came. And that was somewhere in April. And we said, no ways. We can't go back in because it looks like they are playing us.
Sorry about that. You remember that about 3 firefighters actually passed away in Johannesburg.
Yes.
And they said that they were aware of the status of the buildings there as well.
Yeah.
They are aware of the building here, and you are still being compelled to come and work in this this particular building. How does that make you feel, especially as the representative of the workers?
We feel so bad. We wish you can come in the morning. Nobody's entering the building, even after that, because people are fearing for their life. Especially last week, there were 2 fires here that we do not know where does it coming from. And this thing, it happens after 1 o'clock, after everybody has gone, and we're told there's fires. We don't know. We want those people who have burned our building, they need to be brought to book, because we cannot condone such thing to happen in this department. The police who were here, who did their investigation, let them bring those people. We want them to be arrested, because we cannot condone the building to be banned. We want to work here. We cannot afford to be sitting outside the building every day. We cannot afford. Yes.
Thank you. That was PSA's chairperson at the health headquarters here in Pretoria in the Civitas building, actually mentioning that, in fact, a week ago, there were 2 arson attempts in the building, saying those that are involved for the arson should actually take the blame, and the cops who are investigating should definitely apprehend those that are responsible. And joining me now is the Minister of Health spokesperson, Mr. Popo Maja. Mr. Maja, if you can just explain, I understand you're looking for an alternative building to house the employees of the headquarters of the health department. Can you elaborate on that?
The decision to move or not to move lies with the landowner, the Department of Public Works. So they are the ones who are going to pronounce whether we should move out or we should not move out.
Okay, we are actually running out of time. We'll definitely have to take it back to studio for now.
Francis Itemo live on the scene there in Pretoria as the health workers go on strike, saying that the Civitas building is not one they can continue to work in. So we'll continue to take a look at those and other headlines.